everyone, Dr. Sheniqua Johnson here, aka Sheniqua Inspires, and I am back for another 3-tip video series, and I'm gonna wrap up. We've been talking about book writing and book marketing and self-publishing the book and all of that good stuff in between. So if you missed any of those previous messages, make certain you go back and you catch them. If you had turned on your notifications and subscribed, you wouldn't have this problem. So YouTube has it set up where they'll help you be great. So make certain you are hitting the subscribe button and you are turning on those notifications so you will know every time your girl Sheniqua Inspires is putting something down. So this video is kind of piggybacking off of the last video when we were talking about the 3 tips to know whether or not, or to decide whether or not self-publishing is right for you. I was open and honest and I told you some of the things that I've learned along the way in the self-publishing journey to see if this might be something that you may want to venture in. And don't forget that Stronger Through Faith Media is here to support you if you choose to take that route as well. But today's video is going to give you 3 tips to help you find the best book publisher. That's right. You're like, Sheniqua, I ain't got the time, the effort, the energy. I just want to be great. I just want to be an author. I want to maintain some control. I don't need all the control. I don't need to be, the total authoritarian over this stuff. I just want to make certain that my message gets to the masses. So how can I find the best book publisher for my project? And yes, I might be a little biased because I love people to come and work with me. But guess what? Sometimes we're not a good fit. And it's okay. It's okay that if we're not a good fit, that doesn't mean I can't give you the tips. Like I told you, there's a difference between tips and strategies. I'm not giving you no strategies. I am just giving you tips. And I've actually had people where we decided that this is not a good fit. This is not a good fit. And I'd rather we know that in the beginning rather than get through, a whole bunch of stuff. But sometimes people don't know what to look for. Sometimes people don't know what to look for in advance. So I want to give you these 3 tips that will help you to know what to look for, what questions to ask in advance when you are looking for the best book publisher for your project. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it, because your girl's on a water challenge, so she got to keep her water next to her, because I'm going to drink it in a few, but I want to start giving you these tips. So the first tip, when it comes to determining or finding the best book publisher for your project, is going to be to do a little research. You need to do a little research about the publisher, maybe some of their specialty projects that they work on, to see if your book will be a good fit. Now, I've been doing a lot of these 3-tip series, videos. So you got to make certain you catch up on all of those. But I'm certain at some point in some of these videos, somewhere on my YouTube channel, you can find it. I have talked about building relationships. So my best advice to you when you are looking for a book publisher is what type of love, nurturing, attention, what do you need to see in order to know that this is my person? That's from Grey's Anatomy. Meredith used to also talk about, oh, you're my person, right? So you got to find your person. So you want to do a little research about the different companies. And like I said, some people don't give you full disclosure about who they are personally. They will have their business page set up, and that's totally fine. But you want to make certain you do your research. Now, should your research consist of stats, like how many people have you published, how many books have you published? That's good. But is it really that important? So even if you've only, a publisher has only published 1 book, does that mean that they can't help you get your book project out? So again, you got to know what ruler you're using when you're measuring success. But it is a good idea to get to know what this company's mission is, what their vision is, what they stand on. For me, with Stronger Through Faith Media, yes, it is a faith-based company, but that is because I am a woman of faith, because the CEO and owner is a woman of faith. That does not say that your faith, your religion has to be what my religion is, but it just lets you know what my principles are, that we are standing together, we are stronger through our faith. So the connection that we create, that's what gives us our strength. So that's just a glimpse at my principles for my company. Now, I have had someone approach me. They were really interested in me publishing their book. They had a lot of money that they wanted to throw my way. But one of the things that I always say, that all money is not good money. Okay? All money is not good money. You can't pay me to compromise my principles. Hence the title of my company. It kind of just puts out that I'm a woman of faith. It just kind of puts it out there. So when you hear me say something, then it's not like, what? I didn't know. Well, how could you not know? It was in the title of the company, right? But I had a person who had a lot of money that they were willing to throw my way. They wanted me to publish their book, but the book that they were writing was, how can I say this nicely without giving too much away? The book was drizzled with satanic stuff, and I was just like the Antichrist, and yes, this is not the company that you should be settling with, and you will not settle with. You might need to find another company who they don't necessarily care what you're writing about. Now, I do give my authors free will. You want to write what you want to write. That's your story, your story. But I will not, as a business owner, I will not choose to align my business principle and practices with something that's against what my personal belief and principles are, because they just so happen to be the same. This way I don't have to code switch. Am I talking business? Am I talking personal? It's all the same. Faith is my faith, and that's where I stand. So I am comfortable with saying, no, this is not a good fit. However, when you are, because this video was supposed to be about the 3 tips to help you find the best book publisher, then your first tip is going to make certain you do a little research, you know a little bit about the publishing company that you are going to invest your time, your effort, your energy, and your dollars in. Number 2 is make certain you understand the publisher's terms and agreement. Do not, and this is just me personally, this is Sheniqua, Dr. Sheniqua Johnson. This is Stronger Through Faith Media. My contract is my contract. My contract is not up for negotiation. So my contract stands to protect not only my company, but it stands to protect you as the author. You cannot come in and start telling McDonald's that they need to use red onions instead of the white onions. If you want red onions, then you need to make your burgers at home, right? And we already did the video about self-publishing. If you want me to help you with the self-publishing, you can put all your little satanic books out if you want to, do you. But you got to realize that you can't come into somebody's business and start dictating, well, I need this to take out. No, we don't do that. We don't do that at Stronger Through Faith Media. But there might be some publishing companies that do that. So here again, that's why tip number 1 was, important, because you need to research who you're going to do business with. And 2, you do want to understand the terms and conditions. Oftentimes I will get on a call with my potential authors to go through the contractual agreement, because I want to make certain people understand, and not everybody is well versed in the legal mumbo jumbo. But as a nurse, and I used to do this all the time when I'm, helping clients understand, their healthcare proxies and all their other health related material, I would just summarize it. So I would read through it. I know the gist of it. So let me just give you the cliff notes. Let me give you the highlights so that you have an understanding. And oftentimes I am willing to get, and I prefer to get on the phone with you to go through the terms and conditions so that you understand. So before you sign anything, you want to make certain you understand it. So you may want to take a look at what the terms of agreement are before you say yes or no to a publisher. So let me drink my water, because your girl is on a water challenge. And then we got to do the quick recap, because I'm a college professor. We got to do the recap. So these again are 3 tips on finding the best book publisher for your project, if that's the route you would like to go. The first is to research your publisher, their reputation, their specialty. What is it that they are about? The second one is understanding the terms and agreement as set forth by that publisher. Like I said, Stronger Through Faith Media, don't come over here trying to tell me that I need to do it like this. And if that's the way you want it done, then maybe we're not the right fit. And then the last one, the third tip, is to assess the level of support and what is the communication that is going to take place. I'll tell you a personal story with my first experience with the publishing company. When I wrote my first book, I didn't know my own strength, how my faith moved my mountains. And it is available on Amazon if you choose to. It's also available on my website, sheniquainspires.com. But when I wrote that book, I worked with a book publishing company, and the communication was good, but sometimes it was a bit annoying. Did I say that? It was a little annoying to me, because they would just send me emails. When you had the manuscript, send it over. When you had the manuscript, send it over. And it was like it was on like an automated system. Like every week, it was just set to just send me these messages. And it's like, dang it, when I have it ready, I'll give it to you. And, and I don't know. I just felt like it was a lot of, I don't know if it was pressure or what. But the communication was good, but it wasn't personable. That's probably what I should say. It wasn't as personable. It seemed as though it was, a lot of aspects was automated. And look, I don't knock any company that has automated systems, because automations are great, especially compared to the size of your company. Automations are great. For me, I like a little, personal touch. I like one-on-one sessions. I don't like big group, I'm that type of person that if I'm sitting in a big class, I need to know when the professor's office hours are. And I used to tell my students that all the time. Like during the semester, I'm sitting in my office. I got my feet up. I got my socks, my shoes off. I got my feet up on the table. I'm chilling because ain't nobody coming to visit me. I got my music playing in the background. I'm in there singing off key, and because nobody's coming to see me. And I'm like, why don't you take advantage of the personal time that I'm committing to giving you? So maybe you are a little bit like me and you like a little bit more one-on-one, a little bit more personable. Then maybe finding a publishing company that can support you in that area might be a good fit. So you want to make certain you take a look at what the level of support, the communication would be. Over here at Stronger Through Faith Media, all of my clients get my personal cell number. That does not mean they get to call me on any given Sunday. But what it does mean is that they can send me a text message. If they are in the process of writing and they get stuck, they know that they can holler at me, and then I will go get them. All they have to do is send me the flag, and I will pick it up, and I will run, and I will go, and I will support them the best way that I can. So whether they're stuck in the writing process, the creative process, the marketing process, the campaign strategy, going big with the launch process, I am there to support them with that. As I've mentioned in some of my previous videos, I do have a team. So it's not like, even with me having multiple business ventures, so book publishing is not the only thing that I do. I also do the wellness strategies and solutions, but I'm also an accountability coach. So, and I got my own thing going on too. I'm a public speaker. I'm a corporate trainer. I do a lot of other, and I'm a writer. I still write to this day. I still write. So there are a lot of things that I'm doing personally, hence why I have a team. So my team can help support me as I'm supporting you. But my clients, and you can ask any of my clients, if you go to my website, sheniquainspires.com, there is a page there committed to Stronger Through Faith Media. I used to have a separate website, but it really just didn't make sense because it's all me. And I want to train people that you're going to get all of me. You're not going to get bits and pieces, little bite size. You're going to get all of me. But the good thing about all of the different pages I have on sheniquainspires.com, you get to choose which part of me you want to look at. So if you want to see what I've got going on with my wellness side, with the Better You, you've got the Better You courses there. You can go into Better You Academy and you can get all of the goods on the wellness courses and all of that good stuff. If you want to know about the media side of me, there's a tab where you can get my podcast, The Black Girl Encourage Her, Cicely Sunday's podcast. So there's a tab for that. But if you're interested, like this video is about, you're interested in the book publishing or the book writing coaching or the book, whatever it is that you're interested in, you want me to teach you how to self-publish yourself, whatever it is that you're interested in, my clients are actually listed, and the links for my clients' books are listed on my website. That was one of my goals when I started the company, is that I wanted to be able to highlight them more. Now that I have the new website, which is fire, thanks F&K Media for making the magic happen. That's FMK Media. Y'all can go check her out. Tell her Sheniqua sent you. But I am able to showcase my clients more. So it's no secret of whose books I've published. It's right there on my page. Some of them got multiple books. They're getting like your girl over here. So all of your books are not listed, but at least it's a start. And I'm 100% certain that I get raving reviews from all of my clients. So you can reach out to them. You can see the types of books that I publish through Stronger Through Faith Media. In fact, I prefer it. Not to say that you got to go spend all your money supporting all of my authors, but if you're interested in doing a children's book, then I would love for you to go look at some of the children's books that I've produced. So that you purchase it, you can see it, you can touch it, and so this gives you an idea of what you're going to get when you're dealing with Stronger Through Faith Media. And then maybe you might need something a little more specific, catered towards you. We might be able to do that, but at least this is a starting page. It's a landing page for you. So I am an open book. Stronger Through Faith Media is available to help you with your book publishing needs. So if books are in your future, even if you've already published somewhere else and you would like to switch over, if you feel that I would be the best publishing executive for you, then I am happy to get on a call with you to see if we would definitely be a good fit for each other. So you all know how to reach me. You can send me an email, my personal email, drsheniqua@gmail.com. That's drsheniqua@gmail.com. That is for if you have legitimate comments, legitimate questions, and then I can switch you over to the Stronger Through Faith Media side. It's just a nice email for me to triage where I need to send you, when I need to send you to where. So legitimately send me your comments, your questions, and we can see how we'll be able to move forward. Do not, under no circumstances, add me to any list. I'm not signing up for anything, so don't use my email for anything other than sending me legitimate questions. I don't need nobody hollering at me. This ain't no dating site, nothing like that. So if you are ready to start your journey, and there are going to be some more media videos, but I hope this 3-tip series has helped you and it started to birth something in you as it pertains to your book project. So until the next one, you guys know I can talk with you forever, but I gotta finish drinking up my water because you know your girl's on a water challenge, and I gotta get ready for the next video series that I will be delivering to you all. So please make certain you like, comment, share, subscribe, all of those good things that you do over here, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Hi everyone, Dr. Sheniqua Johnson here, aka Sheniqua Inspires. I warmly extend an invitation to each of you to explore my website, Sheniquainspires.com. Here you can discover a wealth of inspiration through my books, or whether you're seeking to unlock your peak potential with my personalized accountability coaching, or searching for an inspirational speaker for your next event. I'm here to assist you. Let's connect and discuss how we can work together to achieve your goals. Goodbye for now.